All right, it's time to make some money. So let's transition to the close. Let's say, for instance, you ask them the scale of 1 to 10, and you can just see that the wife's eyes are beaming and glowing, and the husband loves the house, which is perfect because most of the guys would kind of be quiet, let her take everything, let her pick. They're not going to be all super excited. They'll be like, yeah, it's really nice, it has everything I want. So you should really pay attention to a lot of those indicators, because then you can be like, okay, I see you love the home, and there's a couple ways you can do this. Let's go into the simplest one and be like, okay, have you seen enough homes to make a decision? You can ask them that, and then they're basically gonna be like, yeah, I think this is the one. Perfect. Here's our options, and then you can go right into their type of financing, and then you can move right along with that and say, okay, do you want to put an offer? You want to basically ask them, are you ready to take the next step? Well, have you seen enough to make a decision? Okay, well, you would like to go take a look at it again. Is there anything that you really want to know? Would you like me figure things out for you? Let's go ahead and narrow it down, because what you're going to do is you're going to identify if they've seen enough or they want to see more and keep going. If they have seen enough and this is not the one, they're going to be like, that's not the one for us. Perfect. And then you're going to identify the problem, what they like, what they didn't like. Then you're going to move right along onto the next property. You're going to cancel this one right off the list. You're going to take notes down from exactly what they liked and what they didn't like. If they have seen enough, then they're like, yeah, this is the one. Perfect. So are you ready to take the next step and actually put in an offer? You're going to want to lay it out for them. You're going to let them make those choices, not guide them right into it. You want them to make this decision because you want them to be comfortable in saying, yes, we are moving forward. Yes, we are doing this. They're in control. You don't necessarily want to be in control unless you have clients that want you to be in control. But in that case, they need to take control and be like, well, look, I see that you love it. Is this the one that you want? Perfect. So the next step is what we need to do. We need to go ahead and present an offer. If you feel that this is the one, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the price for the offer so you can be as aggressive as you want to be. It just depends on your clients, and then you have to adjust from there. So what I would normally do is I would go right into it. Are you ready to take the next step? And they say, yeah, I think this is the one for us. Well, perfect. What would you like to offer? You know, right now they're asking $520,000 for the property. Do you feel that the home is worth that? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. What's the more important thing to you? The price that we get it at? Or how little do you have to put into your home to actually be able to acquire it? Meaning, do you want to ask for a closing cost? Do you want to ask for any concessions? What's the best that's going to work for you? And again, I let them do those multiple options to be able to acquire the house, and then it's your goal as a real estate agent to identify what's the best possible way to get that home for them and the best deal possible for your clients. Most of the time they're like, yeah, the price is good, it meets our notes, that's great. Well, perfect. Do you want to ask for a concession towards your closing? Okay, perfect. Do you have an idea of how much your closing costs? We can ask for all of it. They'll probably counter it. The home just came on the market. You want to lay it out there to them. Here's what's likely going to happen. You don't want to say, all right, we'll throw an offer at them and then we'll hope they accept it. We'll see what happens. You want to prepare them for A, B, and C strategies. Okay, we're going to present this offer. It's priced very well. It's a beautiful home. There's not many others like it. They probably will counter us at this number. Here's what I expect us to actually counter back. And if so, we can do it quickly, and that way we can seal the deal and no one else can come in. If they see you are being that confident with it, you're doing your job, and knowing the area, knowing the market, but knowing exactly how to negotiate for them. If they love the home, they love your job is to get them the home. Your job is not to assert your ego and sit there and fight over it and make it difficult, because too many times agents will put their ego in it and they'll destroy the deal when their clients just wanted that home. So pay attention to that. Figure out the best possible way to get that home. Make sure they get exactly what they want. So that's how you transition from, yes, this is the one. All right, now it's time to talk about the contract. You stop talking about the home. You start talking about the deal. That's how you do it.